Hi traders, a quick look around the markets. This is the 4-hour chart of the pound US dollar, and we've got GDP tomorrow. So I've actually bought this at 50% down at the low there just to see if it can hold up into tomorrow and break the monthly pivot. If it doesn't, I don't mind because I've got a really close stop. Not risking much capital. What might happen is even if it does run up, it might still come down and test this 250 first before it runs. But it doesn't matter. You have lots of support here. There's 50%. You can see a lot of price action around that 50%. It's it's close to the round number 153. If it does run, I would look for 155 and possibly see if I can manage the trade to get 156. That monthly R1, but you're not trying to picture the trade, just trying to see if that can do something. And you can see, if I just enlarge this, how we had divergent RSI. We had a higher high in the chart and a lower high in the RSI. We gradually ground their way underneath the monthly pivot and then down under that trend line, and then we broke. At that point, when we broke, I bought it. Yesterday I called 129 points, and today I've called just 45 points because I missed that Dow open, which is a bit silly of me. I wasn't ready basically, which is a stupid mistake. Pound yen, well, we were very extended, so I do have problems with this window, a combination of Windows 8 and this projector. I have to sort this out because it's not a good combination. You can see a massive amount of resistance up there, so I took this off. I bought the lows and took this off at 154 because of that resistance and that fib. And I would be interested to see if we come along and if we see 153 overnight, or at the start of the Euro session tomorrow. I'd be interested in seeing if that could hold. I'm not anticipating good GDP figures. I just want to see if I can get positioned on to see if that can break. But at the moment, this is it's all sell, resistance, major fib level. Actually, I've got 100% fibs up there. Why have I got 100% fibs? I've taken it from this big move here because we sold off from here before. Okay, that's why I've done that. Let's look at dailies. So, I mean, basically, this pound yen is still about to hopefully going to close above yesterday's bar. I still think this could just be a very bullish consolidation, and we could just this is like a bullish squeeze to me, and I think they're not letting go of it. All pullbacks are bought, and tomorrow we could just take off for 155. Let's look at the daily pound. Now there it is, sitting under that monthly pivot, and I've got a major support level here at 152.77, which we've not tested yet. So we've had a decent move up here. We're trapped between the 50 and the 200 EMA. Always tends to be a period of chop anyway, but let's just see if we can go up and test that 200 EMA on the daily on the pound US dollar. Right, euro. That was trundling along nicely until very late in the session. Again, it could just be a bullish consolidation. We're not going to. It doesn't look as if we're going to close underneath yesterday's open, so it's still holding. Euro yen. It's in that monthly R1 with a lot of resistance up there. There's a lot of congestion. You look left up here. Yeah, we actually sold off from that point before. Let's look at the euro pound ahead of UK GDP. So at the moment, that's just we had a sell from 87. We moved up through monthly R1. If the pound does get a good boost tomorrow, that could just roll over and then drop down to monthly pivot 85.40. You might want to look at that into the Euro session tomorrow. The CAD yen, the CAD is a strong chart. That's held that trend line over the last couple of days and moved into monthly R1. Is that a buy still? Yeah, I mean all the time it's climbing up here. We have got a lot of resistance. Actually a major amount of resistance there. I would just keep buying pullbacks until it stops working. I think in 96.90 if you can get it. Let's see if that one can still work. CAD Swissy it ran up quite well and then sold off. We just cannot get through that 50 EMA. This monthly pivot is we're trapped between the monthly pivot and the 50 EMA. I've deliberately covered these pivots a slightly different colour just to really pull them out. You can see this 91.60 overhead is a lot of resistance. I still think that might do it, but I do admit it's struggling. Let's look at the pound Aussie. I think that's had a good day. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely in play. Now that is a buy at 166. Not sure we're going to see that. I had a feeling this would consolidate, and 3 days of selling. Well, that's Sunday's open. 2 days of selling, and we're and it's had a big move into that area there. That's 166.40. Now that's actually a very, very nice chart. If you get 166.40 tomorrow, that might bust up to 170. Oil has sold off. That's now a short to 106.30. Dow has got an hour and 20 minutes trading. Desperately trying to cling on, but we're holding the daily 8 at the moment. If we hold the daily 8, this could still just move sideways and push back up. But close like that, and don't forget we are still on. If I just draw this, if we close slightly higher, we pushed up through this resistance from May. We close a little higher, and that's still a bullish consolidation. We could still break out higher tomorrow. Close underneath this level here, and I would look for a retest and short that to see if we can get down to 15,300. Okay, so watch those levels. Let's look at the FTSE ahead of GDP tomorrow. Sideways. I tried to buy this at the lows, got stopped out. I did actually go back in and took it off at resistance, but I've accounted for that in my points tally. I got a stop out -5 on that one, quite a close stop. Unfortunately, I was just a little bit too early trying to pick up the bottom. That's the danger of trying to pick bottoms. Okay, trade very carefully. Wait till these markets set up as we're in summer doldrums and a busy day tomorrow. But as we are closing out, I still think that pound might just do it. Let me put the fibs on that daily. Not quite sure why I haven't got it on anyway, but there you go. Right, so we've touched the 50% down here, and we can break this monthly pivot, then 154, 155 might be possible. But I've taken a low risk trade. I'm about 10 points above water, a little bit of a buffer. I'm going to leave my stop just under today's low and then see if that can do something. Otherwise, you know, the stochastics are high, RSI is dipping off. The RSI is still only midway, so let's just see if what happens tomorrow. Okay, if I haven't got enough of a buffer into the actual announcement, then I will take it off. Hope that helps. And actually, before we go, let's just look at a couple of stocks, because you know, this is a good one to follow. Incredibly good momentum trade, this one, because if you look at this in the, this is Baidu, BIDU. Look at this in the 5-minute chart. There's a lot of traders out there who don't trade forex and oil. They trade, they day trade certain stocks. And this, look at this coming off the monthly R2. Yeah, this is a 5-minute chart. That's a lot better than a lot of forex 5-minute charts today. There's Apple, equally in a 5-minute chart. So it gaps up to 4.3. So it gaps up to 439, pulls back to 435.40. As soon as it gets back, closes above that 4.370, that's a buy, that monthly R1, and you could have traded that for just about staying it for about an hour or so. Okay, so these stocks are tradable on smaller time frames. Obviously, the best thing to do if you get a position, look at this, they sold it off into the close. The results were good. This is a results move, and they started gapping up. Any shorts got trapped in there were squealing. Okay, so I do hope that helps, and see you soon.